A lot of people sing songs and say, we glorify you, Lord, but they don't know how to do it. How do you glorify God? Number one, your life, the things you do, your actions, the things you do that cause other people to give thanks to God. But you see, that is not something you do on the spot while you're praising God and singing, because that you have to do outside. So when you're singing and you say, I glorify you or I worship you, how do you act that out? The Bible tells us it's by lifting your hands. So when you say, I glorify him, you lift your hands. When you say, I worship you, Lord, when you have that in your song, you lift your hands. Otherwise, you'll have to carry out other acts of worship outside that place. Those are based on other things that you do in your daily life. But during the song of praise, that's what you do. You lift your hands. So you observe those moments when words are being uttered in the song to God. I'm going to read the portion I said I'm going to read to you in another translation, and that's the 13th chapter of the book of Hebrews, verse 15 that I quoted to you earlier from the King James Version. I want to read it now from the AMPC, the Amplified Version. It says, through him, therefore, let us constantly and at all times offer up to God a sacrifice of praise. And then it says, which is the fruit of lips that, here's the part I want to observe, that thankfully acknowledge and confess and glorify his name. Words. What are fruits of lips? Words. What comes out of your lips? Those are words. Words. Words that thankfully acknowledge and confess and glorify his name. When you confess his name, you are making declarations, ascribing marvelous works to his name, ascribing glorious things to his name. That's how you make confession of his name. Thankfully acknowledging him. Lord, you are the one who did it. You see. And we've got all these in so many songs we're going to be using today. And these songs are tools of praise, the instruments of praise. We're going to be using them and praising the Lord.